This beautiful woman's name is Serena. She is a powerful vampire warrior. Just now, she experienced a battle with a werewolf. She's been on the front lines of the werewolf hunt for centuries, but this time, while hunting a werewolf, she discovered that the werewolves were stalking a human, and the werewolves have developed a new weapon. The werewolves, which had been fragmented, had a large gathering. Serena told Craven about it, but Klein didn't agree with her at all. There are 3 elders. When one is in power, the other 2 go into hibernation. Currently, it's the female elder, Amelia, but now that Amelia's not in the clan, he has the most power. All matters are handled by Craven. She had to investigate on her own, so Serena used the information she found. She found Michael, the human who was being stalked by the wolves, but he didn't know he was being stalked by wolves. Then they reappeared to capture Michael. While Serena was fighting the werewolves, Michael ran into the elevator. The werewolf came at Serena against the wall, but Serena didn't panic. The elevator doors opened. A large face appeared in front of Michael's eyes. It was Lucian, the werewolf boss. He's not dead. Serena arrived. She shot Lucian. The moment he fell, Lucian bites into Michael. As Serena saves Michael, Lucian doesn't panic. He took out a test tube and spit Michael's blood into it. Lucian took Michael's blood back to the clan. They're working on the ghost wolf hybrid, and Michael's blood is the key to it. Serena brought Michael back to the castle, and when Michael woke up, he jumped out the window and ran away. Serena didn't care. He had more important things on his mind right now. Lucian is still alive, which means Craven lied 600 years ago. So Serena is going to wake up his most trusted man, Victor. She bit into her wrist. Blood flowed out. It dripped through a groove and into the mouth of a dried corpse. The corpse was none other than Victor, the most ruthless of the elders. With that done, Serena left the chamber. Michael came back here again. He had to find Celine and ask her what happened. In the car, Serena told him that he had been caught up in a war between vampires and werewolves, a war that's been going on for thousands of years. She took him to a secret room in order to prevent Michael from transforming and harming others. Serena chained him up in here. Then she rushed back to the clan and met the awakened Victor, because she was awakened in the wrong way. So even though Serena told Victor to his face, Lucian was still alive. Craven may have betrayed the race. Victor didn't believe her. Instead, he ordered her to be placed under house arrest. Everything will be decided when Amelia arrives. By now, Amelia's train had arrived at the station. Craven went to meet her, but he'd already conspired with Lucian. Now is their chance. A pack of shape-shifting werewolves stormed the train and killed the vampire, and drained Amelia of her blood. Meanwhile, in Klein's absence, Celine escaped the castle. But this was all part of Klein and Lucian's plan. When she reached Michael's hideout, the werewolves were right behind her. In a moment of desperation, Serena broke a window. Michael jumped from the building, but just as he hit the ground, he was taken by werewolves disguised as police. After Serena finished with the werewolf team, the police car had already left, but she captured the werewolf scientist alive. Serena brought the scientist to Victor. It turns out they wanted to create a ghost wolf hybrid. Michael is the key link. His blood can neutralize the bat and wolf viruses. So Lucian only needs to combine Michael's blood and the elder woman's blood, inject them into his body. He can become a powerful ghost wolf hybrid. For Victor, the point of this passage is that Lucian is alive. Amelia was dead. By the time he reacted, Klein had already escaped the room. Angry Victor kills scientist, reorganized the combatants, heading to the wolves' territory. Lucian in the wolf's territory is ready to go. But before the elder woman's blood arrived, it was Craven. He wanted to be the first ghost wolf hybrid, so he wouldn't have to fear Victor. But the next thing you know, Victor had already led the vampires to the wolf clan's territory. Just as Lucian was about to go out to meet him, Craven attacked him with a silver nitrate bullet. Serena went into the wolves' territory. She didn't follow them. He found Michael tied up. They were about to run away when they ran right into Craven. A silver nitrate bullet hit Michael. Klein told Serena it wasn't the werewolves that killed his family. It was Victor, and then Klein raised his gun to kill Selena. And that's when a badly wounded Lucian appeared and saved her, and told him that if he wanted to save Michael, he'd have to infect him. She opened her mouth and bit Michael's neck. And that's when Victor arrived. He yanked Serena away and threw Michael into the pool. Michael fell into the pool, started to evolve into a hybrid. 1,000 years ago, he executed his daughter for marrying Lucian. Now his adopted daughter is bonding with a werewolf again. He still wants to judge them both. Victor drew his sword and looked into the pool, and Michael appeared behind him and knocked him out of the room. But Victor has lived for thousands of years. Michael could never stand up to him. Just as Michael was about to be killed by Victor, Serena grabbed his fallen sword and jumped over him, and it saved Michael's life. In the dormitory of the vampire elders, the werewolf scientist fell to the ground. His blood flowed into the coffin of the true original vampire. Marcus' coffin.